Welcome back to the Coach's Corner. John Stanko of ICGales.com, being joined by Michelle Mason, head coach of the Iona lacrosse team. Coach, you stand at 6-6 overall right now, 1-2 in MAC play. What do you like about your team's position right now?
Yeah, I think we're just really excited to play another MAC game and get ourselves 2-2 and put ourselves in an even better position to make it into the tournament.
Your first two conference games were incredibly tight games. A one-goal loss at Niagara, and then a tough overtime loss at home against Canisius. What did you see from those two defeats that you carried over into your last victory against Quinnipiac?
Yeah, I think that what we realize is that we can beat and play with any team in the MAC. You know, last year we lost 18-5 to Canisius, and to come out and to play them into overtime, the four-time champion, that's a big deal. And for confidence alone and culture alone, it's like, all right, we're making those strides, keep pushing. Yeah, it hurts, yeah, it stings. We all lost a little bit of sleep because we had the chances, but when's the last time we were there against that team, if ever, as a program? And for Niagara, it's tough to get a win on the road. Your very first conference game after we'd been on the road for spring break and played, Brown, and right before, it was a tough game. I think we were a little tired, but then we grinded at the end, came back, beat them in the second half. So we've just been trying to carry on that momentum a little bit more because that's what lacrosse is.
This past Wednesday, you picked up a 9-7 win at Quinnipiac, and in the process, senior Gabriela DiDomizio set a new program record, 36 caused turnovers in a single season. Did she know she was approaching the record?
I'm not sure. We don't talk about that stuff, so even when we get player of the week or shout outs, and at one point we were 6th in the nation with defense, and I think she's still ranked 2nd to cause turnovers in a game. Like we are focusing on everything else. So when we hear that news, it's phenomenal. So I had an idea because I took a look, and she's in a position where we want to be able to nominate her for some accolades at the end of the year. So we had an idea, but yeah, we just want to make the tournament, and that's what we're talking about as a team. Which like I said, when I've talked about Shannon and Pam and Jenna and all these players that are prolific and getting attention, it's never about them. They don't want to talk about it. They want to talk about team.
One of the big keys about making the postseason for this year for you guys would be defense. You guys rank atop the MAC in many defensive categories. Did you anticipate that being kind of the main characteristic of your team entering the season? Or is that something you learned in the non-conference and now are excelling at during MAC play?
Yeah, I think it's a combination of both. We're very senior back there, so there's a lot of experience. And to have a goalie like Shannon playing really, really well, but to also have two other goalies that are pushing her constantly makes it special. But the fact that, we have Gabby, we have Carly, we have Callie, we have Aaron O'Donnell, who's a freshman, who's just kind of played a huge role and has tremendous speed for us. And then Jenna gets back there, Becker gets back there. It is super upperclassmen, and they want to win. And they want to bring the program to the next level. That's why they came here. They talk about it every day, and they're just super bought in.
Well, the next step of bringing the program to the next level is your next game against Siena. What challenges do the Saints present entering Saturday?
Yeah, it was like us on Wednesday against Quinnipiac. They're looking to get that win. And they've always been a gritty and aggressive team. They've got a freshman who's having a really good year, and then a returning sophomore who's, one of the better middies offensive threats in the MAC. So it's managing them accordingly and allowing us to really enjoy being on the field, but not getting hyped up at senior day. Like it's a MAC game. We still have at least 4 more games after that. Let's make sure we're making 5 games. So it's just managing the emotional side of things too, and making sure we execute our game plan for the 60 and not look back after we get a lead.
You mentioned it is senior day on Saturday for you guys. We'll be honoring this class of seniors prior to the game. If you could sum up this class of seniors, what it's meant to you as a coaching staff and the team as a whole, can you do so? Obviously they're a very important bunch.
Yeah, they're just really special. We started to get a little bit more attention from Iona to put some resources into our program. This was our first class that we got to invest in more. And so, I've known them since sophomore, junior year of high school. And I think I have great relationships with all of them, and they're special, and we have a blast on van rides, and we're people, and but they work so hard and they want it so bad, and so they're just passing that down to the next grades, which we're just really lucky to have them. So I want as many games as possible with this group. So if it's 6, 7, give me more.
Well, we hope you cap off senior day with a win on Saturday against Siena. Coach, thank you for joining us, and best of luck.
Thanks so much.